You still haven't said what's wrong, Doctor. Has he been taking drugs again?
It seems so, Miss Stacy. To be precise, D-lysergic acid diethylamide, what you and Miss Watson would know as LSD. I've given him a shot of Thorazine. It's a tranquilizer we use to offset the effects of the drug.
I knew Harry was a little flaky, but something like this...
Perhaps if Harry hadn't been so depressed when he took the drug, it wouldn't have hit him so hard, but that can hardly matter now. You can see the result. Total clinical psychosis. What a layman would call schizophrenia.
Terrific! While I'm off battling the Hulk in Montreal, my roommate drops acid and cracks up. No wonder Gwen wanted me home. Harry's going to need every friend he's got. If only I could understand what made him do it, though. I mean, reality may have its unpleasant moments, but when you come right down to it, it's a lot better than burning your brain out with mind soap. Guess it's just a matter of how strong you are. Somehow I'd always thought Harry was a little more together. More stable. I thought he'd work things out after the last time he used drugs. Guess I was wrong. About that, and maybe about a lot of things. Now, easy, Mr. Parker. You're not exactly welcome around here, remember?
Just wait a minute, young man. I told you not to go near my son!
Mr. Osborn! Look, Mr. Osborn, I'm not out to hurt anyone. I just came here to see if Harry's alright. That's all. If you want me to go, that's cool. It's your house.
You better believe I want you to go, Parker. I don't ever want to see your face ever again. It's your fault Harry's ill. Your fault these terrible things have happened to my son. Your fault! Your fault!
Hey, pretty lady. I kind of figured you'd be here.
Miss Stacy, you and your friends are no longer wanted in this house. We can do quite well without your so-called help. You know the way out.
Why was Mr. Osborn like that, Peter? We were only trying to make things easier for him.
Some people hate do-gooders, Gwen. What can I tell you?
But poor Harry, I feel so sorry for him, Peter. All his life he's been pampered. He's always had what he wanted without ever having to work for it. What could have happened to him to make him become so desperate?
It's something we may never know, Gwen. What do you think, Mary Jane?
I don't know, Pete. I just don't.
All my stock's down another 13%. Do you realize what this means if it continues? I will be wiped out. No, nothing. Thanks for your help, characters. Thanks very much for your help.
Dad, is that you? Are you okay?
Harry, son, you should be in bed.
Can't lie still. I heard you talking. At least I thought I heard you talking.
It was just a financial consolation, son. Nothing to concern yourself with. Now please, won't you rest?
Don't worry about me, Dad. I can take care of myself. It's you I'm worried about. Everything you've wanted is falling apart. Everything you've worked for all these years. My eyes can't understand.
Nothing further I can do, Norman. He should be in a hospital, but at this point, it's still your decision.
I understand perfectly, Ray. Thank you for coming.
I just wish I can do more. But from now on, only Harry can help himself. Good night, Norman.
I should have realized those friends of yours, what they were doing to you. Our enemies are everywhere. Men trying to ruin me. Corrupt. You, my only son. Enemies surrounding us. Spider-Man! So you've come to gloat, have you? To see what wreckages you've made of my life, my hopes, and my dreams! I'll kill you for this! I'll kill you! No! You're vanishing! You can't do that to me! I won't let you escape me again! I won't! Here! This is the place I'd almost forgotten. What a fool I've been not to remember it before! Spider-Man is my enemy, my mortal foe! Of all the men on Earth, he's the one I must most despise! For he is the man who keeps me from myself! He is the one who made my mind forget that I am the Goblin! The Green Goblin! And because of what he's done to me, and to my son, Spider-Man, the cursed Peter Parker must die!
Poor Harry. I wish there was something I could do to help him. If only Peter would come back, we could talk about it. And maybe understand what went wrong in Harry's life to make him what he is.
Oh boy. Almost lost my balance that time. In my head. Being a dashing costume crime fighter isn't all it's cracked up to be. My head feels like a thermometer about to burst. And I can hardly keep this blasted wall in focus. Never mind figuring out which window is mine. Normally with Gwen waiting, I'd sneak in from the roof. It's all I could do to get inside even if... Oh my lord. Gwen's handbag. The one I gave her for Christmas. And a goblin lantern. Osborn must have snapped. Come here to find me. And found Gwendy instead. Hey, Osborn's probably in. He could do anything. I better find him fast. And hope he hasn't had a chance to hurt the lady I love. All I've got to go on is my spider sense. And it's leading me towards... the George Washington Bridge? It figures Osborn would pick something named after his favorite president. He's got the same sort of hang-up for dollar bills.
Spider-Man! Or should I say, Mr. Parker? I have your woman up here, my friend. I trust you understand what that means.
You tell me, Goblin.
It's quite simple, Web Spinner. Your presence in this world has been a source of constant agony to me. I wish you to leave it permanently, or else Gwen Stacy dies!
That cuts it, pumpkin boy. Up to now I've been your friendly, considering your problems and all that. But Buster, when you start threatening my girl, the kid gloves are off!
A most chivalrous attitude. Pity you won't live to enact it. Brash fool! Your end is near. Why be so blind as not to see it?
Spider strength, if I ever needed you, I need you now. Don't bum out on me. I don't have enough energy for another try. I've got to put everything into this one punch. You understand, Spider Strength? Everything I have!
You cursed interloper! You'll never take that girl anywhere! She's doomed, do you hear me? Doomed, and so are you!
Gwen! No! Gwen? Hey, kid. What's wrong? Don't you understand? I saved you. You can't be. No. Oh no. No. Don't be dead. Gwen. I don't want you to be dead. I saved you, honey. Don't you see? I saved you.
Romantic idiot! She's dead, Spider-Man. The woman you love is dead. There's nothing you or any other costumed interloper can do to revive her. But don't worry, my friend. My fine foe. You'll not be long apart. Soon you shall join her beyond death.
I wouldn't bet on it, Goblin. Only one man's going to die this day. And mister, it won't be me! I'm going to get you, Goblin. I'm going to destroy you slowly. And when you start begging for me to end it, I'm going to remind you of one thing. You killed the woman I loved. And for that, you're going to die.
Imbecile! Your moral standards do not impress me! Any more than do your pitiful attempts to capture... Huh? No!
No? Do I hear you begging, Goblin? Don't make me sick, friend. Why should I show you any mercy? What mercy did you show Gwen? Answer me that, Goblin! Answer me!
I'm afraid I don't need to, Parker!
Nobody goes near this lady. You hear me? Nobody!
It's true what they say. He's a maniac.
Let go of me, Sarge. Don't you see? He must have killed her.
I don't see anything of the kind, rookie. I see a man in pain. And that's what you see if you had eyes.
Hey, Gwen. Don't worry, honey. I won't let them hurt you. Everything will be okay. You'll see. Everything will be just as it was before.
Fella, I hate to do this to you, but the ambulance is here.
Ambulance? She doesn't need an ambulance, officer. She's dead. And Spider-Man killed her.
Sarge, did you hear that?
I heard it. Just shut up.
But Sarge!
Alright, rookie. Have it your way. You're going to have to come with us, Spider-Man, for questioning.
You heard the man, Webhead. Put your hands where we can see him.
Stop it! I told you! I'm busy! There's a man in this city who owes me plenty. I'm going to find him. And when I do, this town's going to be minus one green guard monster.
He'll be coming soon. I can sense it. Once he's dead, I'll be free. Free to conquer, to take what is rightfully mine. They think they can destroy me! That they can crush Norman Osborn with their petty finances, a few business reverses. What are they to a man with power? Nothing. Nothing! In a matter of hours, the world will cringe before... Huh? Excellent. Here he comes.
No doubt my wall-crawling foe expects to ambush me. If so, he's a greater fool than I've imagined. While he guards the front, I shall exit through the rear and take him from the side.
Wrong, Goblin! Tonight it's my game, and we play by my rules!
Not quite, my impudent friend. The Green Goblin's weapons are many. All you have are those puny web shooters. My jet flyer! You unthinking fool, you've ruined that! pay for that, Parker!
Let's get our priorities straight, punk. There's a difference between a fancy gimmick and a human life.
Life? You talk to me of life? What worth is there in the paltry existence of one useless female? A simpering, pointless girl who never did more than occupy space while I...
That is it! You're talking about my lady, creep. Someone I love. I mean, loved. Do you have any idea what that means? I loved her, Goblin! And you took her away! On your feet, Goblin. This is one time you're not escaping. You're for jail, mister.
Afraid I cannot permit that, my friend. I have an exceedingly pressing appointment elsewhere.
Forget it, Goblin. In case you hadn't noticed, you don't have any choice. He's dead. Somehow I thought it would mean more. When a man dies, even a man like the Goblin, it should mean something. It shouldn't just be an accident. A stupid, senseless accident. It's got to have a point. Funny. I thought seeing the Goblin die would make me feel better about Gwen. Instead, it just makes me feel empty. Washed out. And maybe just a little bit more alone.
Hey, Petey, I heard about Gwen. I'm really torn up, Pete.
Don't make me laugh, Mary Jane. You wouldn't be sorry if your own mother died. What do you care about straights like me and Gwen? Go on. Get out of here. I know how you hate sick beds. And believe me, I wouldn't want to spoil your fun.